Good morning, everyone, and hearty welcome to Bonanza Career Guidance with question and answer session. There is a very famous quote that says, "Where there is no vision, people perish." So, we are here at ICS with the second part of the Bonanza Career Guidance to provide you with new vision for the future. The best way to predict the future is to create it, said Abraham Lincoln. We are so glad that our dynamic chairman, K.O. Matthews sir, has created this platform to equip all of us for a brighter future. Thank you, sir, for your relentless efforts towards improving the standard of education. We would like to thank our Vice Chairman, Ahmed Al Falah, who is always magnanimous with all needed support and encouragement. Our corporate manager, Mr. Sundaram, has been coordinating the various departments to make this a successful venture. Thank you, sir, for your tireless efforts. Once again, I would like to extend our gratitude towards Mr. Subin Sebastian for always showing a new perspective towards progress. Our dear principal, Dr. Shanta Maria James, is an integral part of this program, offering best of our services to make it successful. Thank you, ma'am, for your support. We take this time to thank Mrs. Shamla Chopala, the Vice Principal for Primary Wing, for her valuable inputs. The reason behind the second part of the career guidance through community engagement program is none other than Ms. Stephanie Matthew, the chief architect of this program. Thank you, Ms. Stephanie, for your genuine efforts in guiding our students towards their right career paths. Our sincere thanks and gratitude to our team of ICS staff who made this career guidance workshop possible. Mrs. Supriya Ramesh, Mrs. Shubha Sriram, Mr. Jaldo, Mrs. Jessie Philip, Mrs. Rekha Kotian, Mr. Ruby Panachan, Mr. Sanju Samuel, Mr. Srinivasulu Raju, Mrs. Reni Kurian. From the bottom of our heart, we give you all thanks. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. So, to follow that, we have the ground rules. The first 250 attendees are permitted as per the capacity of the platform. The participants can join the session 5 minutes before the scheduled time. Attendees are informed that microphones should be muted throughout the workshop not to cause any disturbance. The floor is open for question answer session at the end for 5 minutes. Children, we now move into the courses that you need to know today. Today we have brought all the streams, science, commerce, and humanities, and these are the exciting new courses for you. The science of today is the technology of tomorrow, said Edward Teller. So true. So here we have come today with some new and exciting career paths for science students. Artificial intelligence is one such exciting and interesting path. We are fascinated by robots because they are the reflections of ourselves, somebody said. That's why this path is very much interesting. The artificial intelligence was created by John McCarthy. And those who want to follow a career in artificial intelligence, the pathways as follows. First of all, you need to enter science stream in school, 11th and 12th, with physics, maths, and computer science, and physics, math, or biology. So math and physics are very important. 50% in some universities, 70% aggregate in 12th for certain universities. Anyway, your percentage should be very high. And then you go for the exams. Entrance exams are there. Mainly, you can go for JEE. Most of the colleges prefer JEE entrance exams, and some of them offer their own university exams as well. And also, after that, be prepared for personal interview to test your aptitude. What are the institutes that you can enter? Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad offers this course, Artificial Intelligence, BTech. Chandigarh University, Indraprastha Institute of Information Technology, Delhi, SRM Chennai, down south if you want to study. So all these colleges offer artificial intelligence degree course. And also you have great boon for NRI students there for you. Those who are interested in artificial intelligence, check out this college, SAGE University Indoor. SAGE University Indoor gives direct admission to NRIs for artificial intelligence. And also, there is no JEE exam like that. Both toppers, if you have good aggregate percentage for both, this is the right institute. Then you get BTech in computer science, engineering with an honors degree also with specialization in artificial intelligence and robotics. Then artificial intelligence and machine learning as specialization after your BTech, along with the BTech. This kind of degree pattern where you have specialization, basically the BTech is computer science or some engineering, mechanical engineering, but specialization in artificial intelligence and robotics or machine learning is provided by institutes in Dehradun. So Dehradun is a hub of all these, you can say. So if you want to study in a very wonderful and beautiful environment like Dehradun, I think this is the one for you. Dehradun Institute of Technology, Quantum University in Dehradun, and University of Petroleum and Energy Studies in Dehradun all offer this course. And you also have down south if you want to study in the Garden City of India, Jain University, Bangalore. There also you can find this course. And then what are your jobs? Well, the course is around 4 to 5 years, and after that, completing the degree course, you can even go for masters. But then finally, you end up in jobs concerning robotic programmer, software engineer, video game programmer, intelligence specialist, data mining analyst, machine learning, researcher, data scientist. So children who are really crazy about technology, this is the right stream for you, right career path for you. So aren't you excited for artificial intelligence? The future lies in artificial intelligence. Automated vehicles and robots, all these are for the future. So get ready for the future. Now we move on to biomedical science, the next exciting career path for science students. Biomedical science is scientific study and laboratory applications and research, basically for treating human diseases. So those children who are crazy for research and want to develop new medicines and want to help people out, well, biomedical science is good for them. Pathway, you start with your physics, chemistry, biology in 11th and 12th. What are the institutes that offer this course? Very few in India, but you can find plenty abroad. Acharya Narendra Dev College, Delhi, Bundelkhand University in Uttar Pradesh, National Institute of Health. Down south, you find SRM College, Chennai. So look for any of these colleges. They have their own entrance exams. And then the degree that you get is Bachelor of Science. And duration of course is 3 to 4 years. And job opportunities would be clinical research coordinator, clinical specialist, biostatistics manager, medical coder, clinical data analyst, lab manager, imaging research scientist. Now we move on to the third career path, an exciting and new field that you're going to learn today, Bachelor of Occupational Therapy. Occupational therapy are for those children who are crazy for surveys. So you have to take physics, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, maths in your 11th and 12th. And after that, you can move on for the Bachelor of Occupational Therapy. You have the entrance exams for various colleges. You can study in Bihar College of Physiotherapy and Occupational Therapy in India, CMC Vellore, down south, Cardiff University if you want to study abroad, and Oxford University if you want to study abroad. And there are so many other universities. All the details will be there in the handout. And for 45 years is the duration of the course. You can work as an occupational therapist, and you can work as an occupational therapy nurse, or you can work associated with schools and the social workers. So this is a good career for science students who have a heart for service. And now we move on to another trending course, and it's really amazing as a course for your future. Astrobiology, as people are now interested to travel to different planets and set up colonies and things like that. Children who are crazy about space exploration and to study about the universe, astrobiology is the best. So you need to take physics, chemistry, math combination, or physics, biology, maths combination. Anyway, math and physics are very important for astrobiology. So in 12th, and then you can go into colleges. Mostly they are abroad. Florida Institute of Technology, Pennsylvania State University, Princeton University, and Canadian Astrobiology Training Program. The course duration is around 3 to 4 years. And after that, you can become a physicist or an astronomer. So wasn't that exciting, children? I hope you must have made up your mind, those children who are interested in any of these fields in science. Now we move to humanities. Pretty excited about humanities too, isn't it so? It offers wide range of scope. We are humans and nothing is more interesting to us than humanities. So that's a very famous quote. And indeed, humanities offer courses like teaching and gaming and psychology. That's what we are going to see today with regard to humanities. So you can become a great teacher if you're interested in changing the future, because teachers are the one who change the world. So they are the ones who create all the professions. So if you're interested in that, well, you can take any stream in 12th, humanities, of course, and then you can go into any degree course of your choice. If you humanities, then you have to take a subject that's related to humanities in your degree course. It's 3 years degree, and after that you can go for a post graduation, 2 years of post graduation, and then you can go for the specialized teaching degrees. You need to have that for teachers. BA, Bachelor of Education, for 2 years, and Master of Education for 1 year. And if you want to specialize, you can go for MPhil, which is for 2 years. So it's spanning 10 years of knowledge. And then you come back and you may get a certificate for teaching. For licensed teachers, you need to pass NET in India, National Eligibility Test, to work as lecturers or professors, and SET, a state level eligibility test, to work as lecturers or teachers. And they can find employment as counselors, teachers, and help workers. So you have a lot of special educators and professors. So where do you find B.Ed and M.Ed courses? You will find in different colleges scattered across the country, but important ones: Lady Sri Ram College for Women, Kasturi Ram College of Higher Education, Jamia Millia Islamia University, Department of Education, University of Delhi. All offer these. Now, the second opportunity for humanities students is gaming. Gaming, is very interesting branch. It actually amalgamates science with humanities. It's a stream that clubs different skills together. But for humanities children, you will find more application in the animation field. So you can start a bachelor course in animation, which is 3 year duration. So the pathway begins from 12th, 11th, and 12th. You have to get marks, good marks for the boards in humanities. And even prior to that, those children who are listening to me from standard 9 and 10, those children also can start practicing and start taking sketching courses in 9th and 12th and prepare yourself for this particular. And your bachelor degree is of 3 year duration. And after that, you can go for a master's degree, or you can find jobs directly. So Bharati Vidyapeeth University, Pune, Maya Academy of Advanced Cinematic Studies in Mumbai, Arena Animations in New Delhi, and Institute of Creative Arts in Bangalore. All of these colleges offer these courses. And job opportunities are illustrator, you can work as interaction designer, you can work as storyboard artist, you can work as 3D modeler, you can work as a technical artist or game developer, or as an animator. Then the third exciting career option for humanities stream is psychology. We discussed about this in great deal last session, but then this is for children who are liking to find the inner self of people. So those who want a deep study into human nature, psychology is the best. So you have to have an entrance exam after your 12th to enter into colleges. 3 years bachelor degree. And then after that, if you want to go for higher studies, 2 years master's degree in psychology. And if you want to continue a path up to PhD, research, doctorate, that is around 4 to 5 years it will take for you to complete your PhD degree. But after that, you can work as psychiatrist, psychotherapist, counselor, teacher, clinical social worker, clinical psychologist. And where do you find this course? There are very famous universities in India, like Indian Institute of Psychology and Research, then University of Delhi, University of Calcutta, Annamala University down south, and Amrita Vishwavidyapeeth. So remember, children, always that am possible. In impossible itself, there is I am. I am possible. So nothing is impossible. If you have the mind to conceive it and ability to do it, surely you will achieve it. So with that, I hand over the platform to our proficient and versatile teacher, your favorite sir, Mr. Sanju Samuel.
Thank you so much, Binu sir, for providing a wide range of knowledge in the field of science and humanities. Now, children, let me welcome you to the world of business or commerce. As we discussed last session, that commerce is having great opportunities for those who would like to explore their career in commerce. So, one of the commerce related career options which we discussed last session was company secretaryship. Let me tell you in detail about company secretaryship. Number one, pathways to become a company secretary. There are three steps. Step number one, foundation program. You can be pursued by 10 plus 2 pass or equivalent students of arts, science, or commerce stream, excluding fine arts. Examinations are held twice a year in June and December. 31st March is the cutoff date for appearing in December examination in the same year, and 30th September for June examination the very next year. Duration 8 months. That is the step number one. Step number two is the executive program. It can be pursued by any graduate, whether it is arts, science, or commerce, or okay, except fine arts. So it is a direct entry for those who have completed graduation and they would like to do company secretaryship. They need not have to go for the first step, that is foundation program. And along with graduation, the foundation program students can also pursue executive program, which lasts for 9 months. And the third step is professional program, can be pursued only by clearing the executive program. Once you clear the executive program, you can pursue this professional program, which lasts for duration 15 months. So these are the three stages, three steps under which you are supposed to pursue company secretaryship. The first one, that is the foundation program, has got 4 papers. Executive program has got 8 papers divided into 2 modules, and professional program has got 3 modules having different papers. And the last module is having electives where you can choose your specializations. All right, and let me tell you about the institutes which are renowned for it. The very first and the foremost is the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, ICSI, which is conducting the examination, and all the details are there in the website. Along with that, we have other universities like Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, Narsi Monji College of Commerce and Economics, Mumbai, and many more around the country. So next one is the type of job. What are the type of jobs? Varied, type of job you can have it after pursuing your company secretaryship. And few among them are company registrar, legal advisor, corporate policymaker, and member of board of directors. Isn't it fascinating? You might have heard about board of directors. They are the chief in a company. You're right. So, company secretaries takes the responsibility of one of the members of the board of directors of a company to provide secretarial and expert advice. So they have got a very, vital role to play in a company. And what about salary expectations? Oh, there is no bar for your, expertise. If you're good in your, expertise and experience, and there is no bar for it. So all the details are provided in the handout. Let's move on to the next sort out profession, that is chartered accountancy. Well, this may be known to many of you, but the procedure may be a complicated one. So that's why we are here to help you out. So the pathway to become a chartered accountant is not after 12th, but you need to think right now. Yes, I'm speaking to you, my dear students of 9th and 10th. Don't think about chartered accountancy after 12th, think now. How? Because you are supposed to register soon after your 10th examination. You can register in the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for the Common Proficiency Test, CPT, after passing the 10th class examination, but the examination will be conducted after 12th. So it is conducted twice in a year in the month of June and December. CPT exam is an objective and MCQ type examination, and there are 4 subjects whom you have to test for. These are accounts, law, economics, and quantitative analysis. 200 marks exam in which you have to score 30% in each section and 50% aggregate marks. So after clearing that, the step number 2 is registration for Integrated Professional Competence Course, IPCC. So in order to register for the Integrated Professional Competence Course, the candidate should pass both CPT and 12th class. Registration for the IPCC should be done 9 months prior to the first day of the month in which examination is held. IPCC is a 700 mark subjective exam which has 7 subjects, and to clear that you have to have score 40 marks in each and get overall aggregate of 50% or above. The subjects are accounts, law, taxation and costing and finance management, audit, IT and SM, and advanced accountancy. Once you clear IPCC, the next step ahead is articleship. After slogging and clearing the IPCC exam, you can get the articleship done in 3 years long internship program, which you have to complete along with the final CA exam. In this, you have to work under a qualified chartered accountant for 3 years. And then comes the last and the most important stage, that is the registration for CA final course. The candidate can appear for CA final examination during the last 6 months of 3 years of articled training. Enroll as a member of ICAI and designate as the most respected profession, chartered accountant. Now, the institute, as I said, the supreme of all institute is the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, ICAI, which is both an examining as well as a licensing body. It is the responsibility of the institute to conduct the chartered accountancy courses throughout the country. And the website is www.icai.org. And the details about various other colleges are also provided in the handouts. Now, what about the job? No bars. CA is the most demanded of all the professions in commerce field. So you have the jobs in audit and taxation, banking and financial services, academics, corporate sector, and many more. I cannot number them right now. So you can explore it on your own. And what about salary expectation? No bar for it. Okay, no limit for it. It is coming in lakhs and crores. All right, now let's move on to the most trending of all the career options in commerce. That is actuarial science. You might have heard about it or it may be new to you, but we are here to introduce that. So pathway to become an actuary: take up commerce with mathematics or PCM after class 10. So it's not just confined to commerce students. Also, the science students can also opt for it. And the actuarial science as a field is all about data, numbers, and statistics. Thus, it is very important to have a strong hold on mathematics and statistics to make a successful career in it. Commerce with mathematics or science with mathematics, PCM is recommended stream you should take up in class 11th and 12th. That is step number 1. So if you have already taken it, the step number 2 is take the actuarial common entrance test. The first step to becoming a member of Institute of Actuaries of India, IAI Mumbai, and becoming a practicing actuary is to clear this entrance exam, ACET. You can appear for the entrance just after your 12th, and even if you are a graduate, you are supposed to appear for this. So better look for now and need not have to go for graduation. You can directly write this exam. It is of 100 marks, divided into 2 sections, having subjects like mathematics, statistics, data interpretation, English, and logical reasoning. But you may be having in your mind that can we skip this? Yes, there is an option for that. You can be exempted from ACET exam, but provided you are having a 3 subject course done in the associate bodies which is having a mutual agreement with few of the international actuarial bodies like the Institute and the Faculty of Actuaries, IFOA UK, Casualty Actuarial Society, and the Institute of Actuaries of Australia. So these are the options for you. And the last but the most important stage is to clear the actuarial science stage. This actuarial science is a professional course. You are required to clear different examinations or stages to pursue this field. These are written as well as practical exam conducted by the IAI. So there are no regular colleges for this purpose. Only the examination that you are required to clear is the IAI provides the reference study materials also. So there are 15 papers divided into 4 stages. The first stage is core technical, having 9 papers compulsory. Second is core application, 3 papers compulsory, but the next 2, that is specialist technical, ST and SA, specialist application, you have to have the options 2 out of 8 in ST and 1 out of 6 in specialist application. Once you clear the first 2 stages, you are termed as an associate with the IAI. And on clearing 4 stages and acquiring 3 years of experience, you become a fellow. As a fellow, you can pursue further studies and research in the field. However, clearing 5 papers is enough to fetch you a job as an actuary. Students, there is no defined time frame to clear the exam, and you can complete them at your own pace. So the website for it is www.actuariesindia.org. It is provided in the handout. Along with that, there are various other colleges also which are giving you the some kind of courses like MSc Actuarial Science in Christ University, Bengaluru, Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, offering MSc Actuarial Science, and many more universities are there. Handouts are provided for that. And the type of job. The service sector is booming right now, and you have n number of opportunities like life insurance, health insurance, pension and retirement, and many more. So again, one attractive feature of this course or this career is that a newly qualified actuary today will not be limiting his salary. It is beyond your expectation. So all these things are provided in your handout. Now let's move on to the next field, which is vocational education and training. What is that? Vocational training prepares learners for jobs that are based in manual or practical activities, traditional, non-academic, and related to a specific trade. Yes, it is very interesting for those who would like to do something with your hands rather than being a bookish worm. This is a right career option for you. What is vocational education about? It is training for a vocation, for a workplace, preparing for a job, education tailored to a specific task, training in the trade. And then move on to the courses after 10th. Here is the list of some ITI courses that students can pursue after completing their class 10th. Yes, after completing your class 10th, you need not have to go for 12th. You can opt for these ITI courses, which will offer you diploma in engineering like diesel mechanical engineering, pump operating. Not only engineering, other fields like training in dress making, hair and skincare, and many more. Handouts are provided to you. You can explore even in the net as well. Now, which are the institutes, industrial training institutes in India? You can have multiple institutes in a particular state, and some of them are listed over there on the screen. You can see Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, which is the capital of Madhya Pradesh. Then you have in New Delhi. In the east, you have in Kolkata. In the south, you have Chennai. So, everywhere in the, in the country, you can have the details about of the institutes which are providing these technical courses. Now I would like to address to the questions which were given to us by the students, so you can listen to these questions and you can listen to the answers as well. So I want to go, like, the first question is, I want to go to BBA IT. Is this a good upcoming option for me? And can you tell me some benefits? Of course, BBA IT is a very good option for you. And if you are good in, some kind of analytical skills and logical skills and all, definitely you can go for that. Which is better career option, CA or CS? As we have explained now, like, both are having own reputation in the market. So it all depends upon your aptitude and interest, which you would like to choose. Whichever you choose, give you 100%, definitely you will succeed. And how should I narrow down onto course after 12th? My interest is in economics. You can go for BCom in economics. Numerous fields are waiting for economic graduates both in public as well as private sector. Then do masters in developmental economics, agronomics, and many more courses are there. And definitely it is it's a good opportunity and it's a good career for you. And the next one is about actuarial science. Is actuarial science tough as CA? How much minimum time needed for actuarial science preparation? Actuarial is much sought after program and needs good command over maths and statistics. Of course, actuarial science is tougher than CA, but nothing is impossible if you have got that zeal and the right aptitude. As we said, mathematics, statistics, data, handling, if you're good at it, you can definitely go ahead. God will help you, but you need to put your efforts. What are the courses available after commerce with maths? You have a number of courses in finance, economics, honors, maths honors, and many more. So students, this is all about the questions which were asked last webinar. Now I will hand over to Binu sir for handling the questions based on science and humanities. Over to you, Binu sir.
Thank you, Sanju sir. It was very informative, very interesting. Now, for the questions that were asked last week regarding how can you become an astronaut? What is the course you should take, and what are the top universities you can study in? I think the last two parts has already been answered when we discussed about astrobiology. Well, should have good academic grades throughout. Preferably, the ages should be between 26 to 46 years for becoming an astronaut. Height should be around 5'6" to 6'3", 5 feet 6 inches, 6 feet 3 inches. Eyesight should be good and physically and psychologically sound. Knowledge of swimming and comfortable with all sorts of amusement rides is advisable. Maths and science are most preferred. It's a mandatory actually in all universities. Graduation and post graduation or PhD with science or engineering subjects is also fine. You can apply in space agencies in respective countries, NASA for US nationals, or you can apply at the European Space Agency. But in India, it'll take some time for this course to start, but they are in the pipeline. It's for the future. So for you children who are right now listening to me, you can go in. Within 10 years, it's going to be fully developed in India. Requirements for software engineering, the second question. It's important to know math and computer science. So you should study math and computer science. After finishing software engineering, you can find jobs related to both science and non-science related areas also. Can biotech info students go for microbiology or biotechnology? Yes, they can go because some elements of microbiology and some elements of biochemistry are there. So you can go for microbiology and biotechnology. What is the scope for aeronautical science? Please suggest top institutes for BSc Aeronautical Science. Aeronautical science is basically involved with aircraft design, manufacturing, and maintenance. Working as a pilot, you can work as flight attendant, air traffic controller, cargo manager, and airport ground operation manager. So there's a lot of scope for this. Even professors, you can take up a teaching job in leading aviation companies, which offer lucrative pay to desiring ones. What is ICAR? What is the eligibility to apply? Another question. Indian Council of Agricultural Research is known as ICAR, and they have this exam called as AIEEA. It's an all India qualifying examination for admission to agriculture, horticulture, forestry, community science, food and nutrition, sericulture, dairy technology, food technology, and biotechnology courses, all under the agricultural universities in India. You see, all these are very different courses, and if you study that, definitely you can contribute towards the welfare of society, and also can build up your own industry as well, because all these are applicable vocational subjects: sericulture, dairy technology, biotechnology, horticulture, all these. And if you want to become a conservationist, forestry. What is the eligibility of becoming a commercial pilot? Well, 12th class should have science stream, and if you're studying, you should study science stream in 12th class with physics, chemistry, maths, or physics, chemistry, biomaths. Anyway, physics and maths are most important in this. And then minimum 50% marks is aggregate where you study to become a commercial pilot. Age limit is 17 years and maximum age is 60 to 65 years. Then you have to pass two medical tests to become eligible for commercial pilot. Another question, scope of hotel management. How is it? Well, it's good. Currently, it's a little down because of the problems that we are having, but definitely it's having good scope in the future. What is the scope of aerospace engineering? Well, you can do mechanical, computer science, electronic or electrical engineering and still work in this field as aerospace engineer. They need all these technicians and it's got good scope. So that's regarding all the questions that were asked last week. I hope you're happy and satisfied with these answers. Now the floor is open to the questions today on the subjects we discussed. Sanju sir, I hope that the session was very useful and very informative for the children. Is there anyone with a question?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, Binu, yes, Binu. Yes, of course, it would be, meeting
Sir, am
their
I
needs of
audible?
what they asked last webinar. So this webinar also, you can ask your questions. Before that, let me tell you that students, a recording of the session and the handout will be uploaded in the community engagement page of our website. And that is www.icskwt.com/ICS-community-engagement. So now it's the time for the floor is open to your question and answer session for 5 minutes. So you can come up with your questions, and we are here to serve you as much as we know. So you can come up with your questions.
Yes, I heard someone coming up with a question.
Sir, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Sir, you said about the entrance exams thing, but actually for present 12th grade students, many colleges have started layouts for 12th grade students, so which makes the application process much more difficult. So in that case, what must we do?
Can you repeat that once again?
Sir, about the entrance exam thing, due to the present COVID situation, many colleges have started canceling out the entrance exam requirement or the criteria because many of the entrance exams may not be able to be held on in this year. So, and for the present 12th grade students, it's applicable because next year we are the persons who are going to college, right? So because of this entrance exam is cancelled, the application process is much more difficult for us. They made it in such a way because in these many years the normal trend was the entrance exams were the only thing which they were looking for, but since now it's cancelled, the application process is much more difficult. So in that case, what must we do?
I don't know much idea about what they would do next year. This year, well, if the entrance exams are cancelled, they might look at the percentage of boards, and they must have some criteria for admission in the respective universities, or they might even postpone the entrance exams for at a later date. But I'm not sure about that part. But then, however, next year, I don't think like there will be a complete washout of entrance exams. When the conditions become perfect, I think the entrance exams will be restored, and the process of admission to the colleges will be all right. But if the situation continues to be bad, then online kind examinations, or online coaching as it is going on now with our school, such kind of courses the universities will try to put forward. That's all I can say about that right now.
Yes, students, the floor is open for you to ask your questions. We will try our best to cater your needs.
Any question from the topics that we discussed today? Feel free to ask your queries, and we shall be ready to answer as much as possible.
Yeah,
We'll
Binu
try
sir,
to help you.
I think we have given the answers to all the questions which they, asked last webinar, isn't it?
Yes, I think they must be happy and satisfied with what they have got right now with the last
Yeah,
queries being answered. I think probably they will have more questions in this webinar,
yeah,
and maybe they will ask later, and they can always contact us. We'll be ready to
exactly.
help them all
Of
ways
course.
possible.
So students, floor is open to you for 2 to 3 minutes more. You can use this platform and you can come up with your questions. So I think the students are in a holiday mood, like the Eid is there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
maybe
think it's
they are
most
having.
of them are preparing for the celebration, and I think they are in a different mood of celebrating. So I think they are like not thinking about their careers. But we'll appreciate
Yeah.
if someone comes up with a question, and we'll be there to answer you. Humanities
Uh,
or science or commerce.
yes, sir. Yes, Binu sir. Binu sir, I could get a question if you can try to answer it. That
Yes.
is, what are the courses for becoming an ophthalmologist or eye doctor? If you have any idea, sir.
Ophthalmology, to become an eye doctor, basically you have to do the medical course, MBBS. After finishing your MBBS, you can go for either you can go for like the master's degree, MD, and then specialize in ophthalmology. When you specialize in ophthalmology, you can become an eye doctor.
Yeah. So I hope that is satisfied. Whoever has asked this question, or if you would like to ask more, you can come up. Don't be shy. This is the platform set for you. So you can come up with your questions.
In the meantime, another course related to eye functioning and testing is optometry. It doesn't require MBBS. You can go for BSc optometry course, and you can pass out and you can become a person who tests your eyes, especially in
Oh,
areas where they are involved with spectacles. Like if you want to check your eyes and you want to change your spectacles, an optometrist does that job, checking your eyes. So that's like BSc optometry. There's a course like that.
oh, that's great. Great, Minusa. I didn't actually know about that.
Uh, Thank you.
Yeah. So
So children, you can ask, feel free. Commerce, questions in commerce, like a lot of interesting fields in commerce are opening up. Career prospects in commerce, you can ask Sanju sir.
yeah, we are here to help you out, students. We are trying our best. And
Hello, sir.
yes, yes, come up. Yeah,
Yes.
could you please introduce yourself?
Sir, my name is Anaga. So I'm from ninth. I want to ask something. Which is better, sir, medical or astroscience?
Anakha, okay. It depends upon your aptitude, your interest. Both are equally good. Medical science is a service oriented science where you actually become a doctor and you serve people and you find medicines and you find cure. So it's like very enterprising and very lucrative job as well. Whereas an astroscience is something related to space exploration, and that's also very lucrative. And if you are having all the qualities which we just mentioned, then you can go for astroscience. It's more adventurous to become an astronaut, and it's like you're basically away from people. The other one is you're with people. An astronaut is basically you're away from people, you're away from family. So it depends on what you like. If you like space exploration and try to help countries, nations to extract materials and matters from outer space, or study about living organisms in outer space if there are anything like that. So all those things are dealt with in astro space sciences. We find discovering new planets and all those things. They are also helpful a great deal to us. So it's like two different arenas altogether. So what is your aptitude? You like adventure and you are physically fit and you want to explore, then go for it. If you want to serve the community and you're happy with people, then you can go for medicine. So it's up to you. Okay, both are good. Both are good. I hope that satisfies your answer. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, students, feel free to ask. What are the courses to take up if we like traditional? What is that? traditional science, particularly Ayurveda? So this is a question. Can you hear me, Binu sir?
Yes.
So this
Okay,
is
a
the
very good
question which I
question.
could see in the chat.
Yes, very good question about Ayurvedic medicine. Nowadays, there is a lot of scope for even Ayurveda as well. Traditional medicine is of high demand. You can find that the multinational companies are extracting our traditional knowledge. They are taking away our traditional knowledge and they are producing products in their countries and selling it to us. So all these traditional knowledge in Ayurveda are being exploited commercially. So now people are also looking into the scope of Ayurveda, say ginger, turmeric, neem, all these kinds of herbal medicines cure us of lot of diseases. Modern research supports it. Curcumin, a product that's extracted from turmeric, is very useful for preventing cancer. So we know it's like also works like an antibiotic. So it now coming up, and there are a lot of other aspects of Ayurveda as well in curing many of the lifestyle disorders. You have got all different forms of treatments in Ayurvedic medicine. So I think even if you go into Ayurveda, you can be a very successful doctor, and you can study lots of plants, plant medicine. You are involved with all plant study and herbal medicines, and it's an exciting area as well.
Yeah, one more question is been shared in the chat. Elena Elsa Varghese is asking about what are the requirements for being a lawyer. So, Binu sir?
Okay. Being a lawyer, you should be able to analyze things very quickly. That depends upon your aptitude, and you should be able to have good communication skills, and you should be able to prove your point. So, and also you should be very investigative. So these are the qualities that a lawyer definitely will require. You can go from any field. It doesn't matter you're taken up science or humanities or commerce. Like you can go into LLB, the course.
Yeah.
You know
So
the
I feel
yeah.
I feel that BA, like arts, humanities would be a preferable stream for lawyer. Am I right, Binu sir?
Preferably, yeah. Preferably, humanities children can go, but it's not
Yeah.
a bar. Like you can even science
Yeah.
children can also go. So
Yeah.
you get a degree in law, bachelor degree in law, and then you can go for master's degree in law, and then you can register
Exactly.
yourself as a practitioner.
Exactly. Sir, one more related question related to it. It is asked by Abdullah Abdul Latif Hassan. How can I pursue law degree while living abroad? So,
A law degree, if while living abroad in the sense like speaking about Kuwait maybe. In Kuwait
maybe.
it's you
Yeah.
yeah, then you cannot study law. I don't think any college offers law here right now. Maybe it's Kuwait University or something like that, or it's not
So,
possible right now freely as in other countries, but definitely you will have online courses which can offer such degrees. Certain universities do offer courses like that. So, like that way, you can study.
okay. So one more question. Most of the questions are, you know, to you. So the next question is, hello, sir. I wanted to know if the value of a pilot increases if he or she does MTech or BTech in aeronautical engineering.
Definitely, the value of a pilot would increase if he's done MTech. BTech is, of course, very good, but MTech will be better because he will be able to know the in and out of an aircraft. And just not being a licensed pilot, he will be able to know what exactly the problem is regarding the plane, and he will be able to take right decisions, and he will be a better consultant than any of those. So, most of the aviation companies they prefer people who have passed aeronautical engineering to be their pilots. So always it's better to have degree in aeronautical engineering to become a commercial or a licensed pilot. It's always better. So either BTech or MTech is preferable.
Yes, students, you're most welcome with these questions, and we are trying our best, and we are here to help you out. So meanwhile, you're coming up with a question. Yeah, anybody? Yeah, there is one more question, I think. Good morning, sir. Sir, what are the requirements for the IT, information technology?
Well, an IT professional, he requires basic skills in math. He requires basic knowledge about computer science. So definitely you should understand math and computer science to go for IT. And you should have creative skills also to be a part of IT.
All right.
So I think you can follow IT, engineering course or some other courses also in IT, diploma courses also. So you can be a successful person in IT department, no problem.
All right. So students, I just would like to give you more information about actuarial science. So as we said that actuarial science is a very trending profession and career option. And so you can opt for it, and you need to be, having the aptitude in mathematics, data, numbers, statistics, and all. And you have the stages. So I just would like to explain more about those stages by the time we are coming up with more questions. So as I said, that there are 15 papers divided into 4 stages. Stage 1 is the core technical, CT. Stage 2 is core application, CA. Stage 3 is specialist technical, ST. And stage 4 is specialist application. So even the science stream students also, it's not just for the commerce stream, because it is having mathematics. You can be, a right candidate for that if you feel that you are good in mathematics. So you just have to be having PCM in your 11th and 12th, then you can do this course. So these stages, let me explain about these stages. So this is like the first one, CT series includes 9 subjects like financial mathematics. Mostly all these subjects are related to mathematics, economics, and statistics. All right. So this is a compulsory, series, CT series. And then comes the CA series, which is also compulsory. 3 subjects are there, like actuarial risk management, model documentation, communication. And the last two, that is ST, specialist technical stage, they are having some specialized, courses, which is, optional for you, like health and care. If you would like to go for health and care, you can just opt for health and care. That's it. Okay. And like life insurance, after completing CA and CT, this ST and SA, they are specialized. So that will give you a specialist kind of a tagline. And then SA is specialist application. If suppose you have done like ST in health and care, then you can do SA in health and care. So that will be beneficial for you. So it's a very, very, attractive packages are there, and it is, amazing to explore. But the only thing is you should explore in within you. Are you having mathematics and statistics and data handling skills? So it's a very, very good option for you. And let me tell you about the, salaries. A newly qualified actuary today does not earn less than 15 to 20 lakh Indian rupees per annum. And the experienced one, they are earning even more than that. So there are a few more questions. Let me check out. Shahana Afsal is asking, sir, for architectural engineer, what should opt after 10th? So, Binu, sir?
Yes, thank you, sir. For architecture engineering, definitely you require math and physics as main subjects. So you have to study science with maths and physics as the main subjects. So physics, chemistry, math, or physics, chemistry, biomath. After that, you can go for architecture engineering and get into college. It's a BTech. So if you have skills in little drawing and you have creativity, it's added bonus. Thank you.
So, Binu sir, I think most of the students have come up with their questions, and they can even come in the future anytime. They can approach us, and we are ready for it, isn't it, Binu sir?
Definitely. The time is running out. I know you might be having still many queries in your minds, so many questions to be answered. So don't worry. We are there anytime. You can contact us, or you can put forth your queries to either one of us or to our school. So we'll be ready to answer. So
Yes,
I
I
think,
think
sir, we can call it a day today now.
Binu sir, I think we can address to the last question, which is related to microbiology. So they want a little bit more explanation about microbiology. I think that could be the last question.
Okay, definitely. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so some kind of like help for the microbiology, if you can.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yes, microbiology is a science of the study of microorganisms. So it's basically a science degree. So you need to have in 11th and 12th, you need to study science, especially with physics, chemistry, and biology combination. And also, you can go for biotech as well. So if you are studying these subjects, you will be able to study microbiology for your BSc, Bachelor of Science with microbiology, and then you can go on to take your MSc. And microbiology also have subjects when you do that for bachelor course. You might also want to learn biochemistry and physiology also along with it. Those are other subjects that is tagged with microbiology. Basically, you are involved with the study of microorganisms, and you may end up working as research people who might be involved with finding vaccines or discovering new microorganisms, discovering new products from them. Basically, it's to serve humanity. And also, you can work in the lab as a microbiologist to diagnose various diseases. It's a good, lucrative job. Thank you.
Yeah, one more question has come. What is
Yes,
that? By Sona Reni. My name is Sona Reni. I am from grade 9. Very good. Sir, my question is fashion designing is a good career option. What are the requirements for being a fashion designing? After which class can I go for it?
I think you
Fashion
need
design.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to go after 12th standard. If they, after your basic qualification, you can go for fashion designing. There are many institutes, private as well as in the government sector, which offer fashion designing, a degree in fashion designing or a diploma in fashion designing. So, or National Institute of Design in India, very popular, a high-ranking institute. You can study fashion designing over there. That will help you if you study in reputed colleges. See, fashion designing, there are many private colleges as well, but choose very reputed colleges when you go for fashion designing. Then you will get absorbed by multinational companies, from the film field, from the modeling sector. There can be many people who love, and even from the clothing industry, people would always pick you up if you're really good at it. So it's a good, lucrative job, and you can use your creativity at very high esteem. Thank you.
Yeah. So I think we can wrap up, Binu sir, and they are still welcome to come up with their questions in the future, and we are there to help them out, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you,
yeah.
children. Thank
So
you for
Binu sir,
all your.
you can
Yes.
yeah, you can just wrap up with your ending note.
Thank you, children, for your patient listening and all your queries. And hope this was very useful for you. And thank you, Sanju sir, for being part of it and doing your part very well and answering the questions as well. And thank you, Shubha Sriram, for doing the PowerPoint for us. And lot of people who have been behind the scene. We thank all of them, and Miss Stephanie especially for doing this amazing job for children. And once again, thank you all the members of the management. They are the pillar on which this platform is made, especially Matthew sir and Ahmed Al Falah, all the people involved with the management. We offer our gratitude towards them at this point, and we hope to continue to bless you, continue to help you in future too. So thank you, and have a great uh, day, and Eid Mubarak to all of you from our side, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, students.